The Pittsburgh Steelers are making a clear statement. They are all in on winning a Super Bowl in 2025. Just weeks after securing four-time MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers executed a flurry of bold moves, significantly boosting their championship aspirations. Monday saw two blockbuster trades that have immediately reshaped their roster, most notably bringing a new Pro Bowl weapon to Rodgers. Blockbuster trades. First, in a move that sent ripples across the league, the Steelers traded 28-year-old, five-time Pro Bowl safety Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Miami Dolphins. In return, they acquired 30-year-old, seven-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey. This defensive shake-up signaled Pittsburgh's aggressive approach. But they weren't done yet. Minutes later, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported a second trade with the Dolphins. The Steelers acquired Pro Bowl tight end Jonnu Smith in exchange for a late-round pick swap. Per NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, Pittsburgh will receive Miami's 2027 7th-round pick, while the Dolphins get the Steelers' 2027 5th-round pick. This deal also includes a one-year, $12 million contract extension for Smith, confirmed by his agents Drew Rosenhaus and Robert Bailey. Jonnu Smith's impact. Jonnu Smith arrives in Pittsburgh coming off a career-best season with the Dolphins. In 2024, he logged an impressive 88 catches on 111 targets for 884 yards and 8 touchdowns, all personal bests. 7 of his 8 scores came in the final 8 games of the year, highlighting his late-season surge and red zone prowess. His addition significantly bolsters Pittsburgh's pass-catching core. This offseason, the Steelers also acquired All-Pro wideout DK Metcalf, though they did part ways with 1.100-yard receiver George Pickens, who was traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Metcalf, a two-time Pro Bowler, is looking to bounce back from a disappointing 2024 season where he had 66 catches and 992 yards, missing 2 games due to injury. Prior to that, he had 3 1.000-yard seasons in his first 4 years with the Seahawks. The Steelers now boast what could arguably be one of the best 1-2 punches at tight end in the NFL. Pairing Smith with Penn State alum Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth, a former second-round pick, has been a consistent contributor, recording 60 or more receptions and nearly 500 receiving yards in 3 of his 4 NFL seasons. Like Smith, Freiermuth is also coming off a career year in 2024, where he hauled in 65 passes for 653 yards and 7 touchdowns. The Aaron Rodgers dynamic. The decision to double down on tight ends is particularly intriguing given Aaron Rodgers' historical tendencies. Sports Illustrated notes that Rodgers is among the league's lowest in targeting the tight end position, with roughly 20% of his passes going to TEs, the 6th lowest among active quarterbacks. However, the acquisition of 2 highly productive tight ends like Smith and Freiermuth could signal a shift in offensive coordinator Arthur Smith's scheme, or perhaps a deliberate attempt to give Rodgers the best available weapons regardless of his past preferences. It's also worth noting that Arthur Smith has a history with Jonnu Smith from their time together in Tennessee and Atlanta, making this a reunion that likely stems from the offensive coordinator's vision. Conclusion. The Pittsburgh Steelers are clearly signaling their intentions for the 2025 season. With the veteran leadership of Aaron Rodgers and significant upgrades at skill positions with DK Metcalf and now Jonnu Smith, alongside the established Pat Freiermuth, the Steelers' offense looks dramatically different and more potent. These aggressive moves, combined with the Jalen Ramsey trade, solidify their commitment to making a legitimate Super Bowl run. The question now is, can these new pieces quickly gel and live up to the sky-high expectations in Pittsburgh? What are your thoughts on the Steelers' offseason moves? Do you think Aaron Rodgers will effectively utilize both Jonnu Smith and Pat Freiermuth? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more breaking NFL news and analysis. The Pittsburgh Steelers are leaving no doubt about their intentions for the 2025 season. They are all in on winning a Super Bowl. After making waves earlier this month by signing 4-time MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers continued their aggressive offseason with a flurry of blockbuster trades. On Monday, Pittsburgh made 2 significant moves with the Miami Dolphins. First, They traded 5-time Pro Bowl safety Minkah Fitzpatrick for 7-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey. And then, just minutes later, they struck a second deal, acquiring Pro Bowl tight end Jonnu Smith in exchange for a late-round pick swap. Smith also secured a 1-year, $12 million contract extension as part of the trade. This move for Smith is particularly impactful for Rodgers and the Steelers' offense. Smith is coming off a career-best season with the Dolphins, where he hauled in 88 catches for 884 yards and 8 touchdowns, with 7 of those scores coming in the final 8 games of the year. The addition of Smith significantly bolsters Pittsburgh's receiving core. They previously added All-Pro wideout DK Metcalf from the Seahawks, though they did trade away 1.100-yard receiver George Pickens to the Cowboys. Metcalf is looking to bounce back from a 992-yard season in 2024, but has a history of 1.000+ yard campaigns and double-digit touchdowns. Now, the Steelers boast arguably one of the best tight end duos in the NFL. Pairing Smith with the talented Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth, a former second-round pick out of Penn State, also had a career year in 2024, catching 65 passes for 653 yards and 7 touchdowns. While it's a curious move for Pittsburgh, given that Aaron Rodgers has historically been among the league's lowest in targeting his tight ends, with roughly 20% of his passes going to the position, the sheer talent and production of both Smith and Freiermuth cannot be ignored. The Steelers are clearly prioritizing high-caliber playmakers for their new quarterback. With Rodgers at the helm and a revamped roster featuring Pro Bowl talent on both sides of the ball, the Pittsburgh Steelers are making it clear they are ready to contend for a championship in 2025. The Pittsburgh Steelers are making a clear statement. They are all in on winning a Super Bowl in 2025. Just weeks after securing 4-time MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers executed a flurry of bold moves, significantly boosting their championship aspirations. Monday saw 2 blockbuster trades that have immediately reshaped their roster, most notably bringing a new Pro Bowl weapon to Rodgers. Blockbuster trades. First, in a move that sent ripples across the league, the Steelers traded 28-year-old, 5-time Pro Bowl safety Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Miami Dolphins. In return, they acquired 30-year-old, 7-time Pro Bowl cornerback Jalen Ramsey. This defensive shake-up signaled Pittsburgh's aggressive approach. But they weren't done yet. Minutes later, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported a second trade with the Dolphins. The Steelers acquired Pro Bowl tight end Jonnu Smith in exchange for a late-round pick swap. Per NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, Pittsburgh will receive Miami